Hi, I'm Nori Neuman. I'm co-founder of Beasone Foundation and Women for Wales, both organisations working to on all platforms, addressing every aspect from protesting to conservation to research and to direct action. What we've focused on at the moment is a project that we have in Central America. It's the tuna issue. And what a lot of people are not aware of is the relationship of the yellowfin tuna and the dolphin pods, actually the super dolphin pods. They live beyond the 20 miles out in international waters, and there's about 1,000 to 5,000 individuals in these groups of dolphins, and they live with the tuna. So wherever the dolphins go, the tuna goes. So actually there's no way of catching that tuna without catching the dolphins, and the entire tuna industry is based on spotting for dolphins, finding them and netting them. If you have a little look on our picture, you can actually see how it works. They'll have a helicopter, sometimes 2 or 3. They send the helicopter out to spot for the superpod dolphins. They'll have 4 or 5 high-powered motorboats along the side. They'll deploy the motorboats. At times they'll even be dropping noise bombs from the helicopters to scare the dolphins and to round them up. Then the big ship will come and net the entire pod. Okay. Now what happens is, well, what's supposed to happen is a procedure called the drop down. So you'll see there that the nets are supposed to be dropped down and the dolphins are supposed to be let go. That doesn't mean no dolphins have been hurt. Okay, in the process of netting such a big group of dolphins, many are injured and many are hurt. In fact, when we took these photos, within the net, there were hundreds dead. Unfortunately, we lost our camera on that day, and this is why we haven't got the photos to show you today. Another unfortunate fact is out here in Costa Rica, in Central America, when there's no regulator or no policeman out in the ocean, the drop-down procedure doesn't even happen, okay? They're not bothered, simply not bothered to let the dolphins that are alive go. So what happens is the entire pod is netted, they're pulled live through the winch on the top, and of course, nearly all dolphins are injured or killed. They know they're not allowed to do this, they know it's illegal, so when we go out there, we act as a witness. It kind of discourages them from getting away with this. So our project, we're doing a Dolphin Guardian boat project. We have the boat already. What we're doing is raising some money for some fuel. For 3 months, from January to March, we're going to be out there every day protecting this pod. This pod is special to us, okay? We have spent many days swimming with them, building up a personal relationship with them. So it's no longer a statistic, it's actually a personal matter. They're incredibly beautiful dolphins. They're very small and slimline. They are a subspecies of spinner dolphins, so they are found only in a stretch of 250 miles. Once they're gone, okay? This method of fishing has been used for 20 or 30 years already. There's a lot of research that is showing how their population is dropping and on the decline. But there's actually no one out there addressing this issue. So as a small organization, this is what we can do. We can keep our boat out there. Hopefully we can stay there longer if our campaign works. At the moment it's just for 3 months. We hold our presence. Say we're with the dolphins and the tuna guys approach, what we can do is put our boat in the middle of the pod to prevent them from being netted. If we come upon this carnage, I'd like to say, because you can imagine what happens when a massive pod of 4,000 dolphins are netted. The babies are separated from the mom, there's a lot of panic, the pod gets dispersed, and they're not netted just one time. This particular pod, over this period of 2 weeks, was netted about 15 times. They're trying to get the last little tuna that's under there, okay? So they net them again and again and again until there's no tuna left, and then they finally leave them alone. But in that process, devastation, okay? The pod is split up, the babies are separated, and it's having a massive impact on their population. So our campaign is a little bit a mix, if you like, of direct action, okay? Because when we're there and this carnage happens, we can encourage them to attempt the drop down, because we have cameras on board and they do know that they shouldn't be doing this. We can also jump in and help to get the dolphins out. A little bit of research as well, because we're trying to gather the data that is needed to put them on the endangered list, on the IUCN and endangered list. At the moment they're classified as data insufficient. So I know it's just on paper, but it is a step up. If they can be classified as endangered, as a subspecies, then perhaps we can push for more protection. Perhaps we can even discourage this type of fishing on an endangered species. One more thing I'd like to add is we're working in the Pacific stretch of coast in Costa Rica. These are not Costa Rican ships. These are foreign fleets. They come from all walks of life, to Taiwan, Japan, China, Burma. And so we actually have a good chance through a massive media campaign of kicking them out of this area, because of course, as you all know, Costa Rica is very eco-friendly, supposed to be very eco-friendly, and so with the media, a media campaign, there could be a chance that we could kick them out of this area. What we'd like is to follow them. At the moment, we've only got a small boat, so in the future and with a lot of support, we'd like to get a bigger liveaboard so that when these guys are kicked out, we can follow them, because they're just going to another superpod. There's other dolphins further out at sea, the common dolphins and the Atlantic spotted superpod dolphins, which they are affecting as well. So thank you very much for your support.
Irene, so would you say, and this is still on camera, would you say that there is no such thing as dolphin-free tuna? Because often now we find, cans of tuna, they say this is dolphin-free. Is it true? Is it possible?
Definitely not, okay. I would say my definition of dolphin-free, dolphin-safe or dolphin-friendly, it means less dolphins were killed in the process and there was an attempt to set those ones alive go. Okay, the dolphin safe label has been lobbied for the last 20 years. It essentially means nothing. So if you can't give up tuna, which is what I say, give it up. Okay, it's on its way out. It's on its way to extinction as well. For example, the bluefin tuna. You can't give it up. Make the swap to pole-lined tuna. Here in the UK, it's very easy. It only costs a few more cents more. That's the only guarantee that you can have that you've not hurt dolphins or other marine life in the process. So swap to pole-lined or give up the tuna. Dolphin friendly is not dolphin friendly.
Thank you.